Greetings, it's Iain from RTO here. Welcome to Marathon Day, and it's part 2 of the Santana ranking. Now last week we did from 26 was it to number 14, and today we're going to do number 13 to number 1. So I'll just recap where we've got to. So at number 26 we had Guitar Heaven, at number 25 we had Africa Speaks, 24 we had Blessings and Miracles, 23 All That I Am, 22 Beyond Appearances, 21 was Freedom, 20 was Spirits Dancing in the Flesh, 19 was Milagro, number 18 was Marathon, number 17 Caravanserai, number 16 Festival, number 15 Shape Shifter, and number 14 was Welcome. So we're going to start at number 13 today, and it's their 13th album from 1982, Shango. Playing on here is Alex Lighterwood on vocal rhythm guitar, Carlos Santana on guitar, Richard Baker on keyboards, Greg Raleigh does organ and vocals on one track, David Margan on bass, Graham Lear on drums, Amado Perezzo on congas, Raul Ranco on congas and bongos, and Ostras Vilto on timbalades. So the first track is called The Nile. Now this is a really interesting track. It's got that sort of early 80s mix. It's not too bad. It's a super vocal. It's not a bad track. Hold On. This is a little bit of a disco-y type track. It's not the best track on the album. Night, Hunting Time. It's a bit funky. It's more funky, but it has got a great guitar solo from Carlos. Nowhere to Run, which is written by Russ Ballard. Doesn't sound nothing like Santana. I mean, Russ Ballard wrote some great songs, so yeah, bad choice I would say. Then we have New York. This is more like it. It's got that real Latino feel to it. The percussion and the drumming on this is fantastic. Then we have Oxen Shuna. They've got some great riffs on there. Again, it's got that sort of feel to it. I do like that track. Then we have Body Surfing. A bit of a ballady sort of thing. Not a big fan of that. Then we get What Does It Take to Win Your Love. I just didn't like it. There's just, you know, when you get a track and go, I just don't like it. There's no, you can't find a reason, but you just, nah. Let Me Inside, the best track on here. This is a mixture of Latino reggae, and that's why I like it. The guitar work is excellent. Then we get Warrior, which is a very rocky sort of thing. It's got a bit of cheesy keyboard, but I do like the riffs. And then we get the title track, Shango, short Latino with a nice little bit of vocal on it. Now this album's a bit of a mixed bag. It's got some really good songs on it. There's a couple of suspect ones on here, of course. So I'm going to give that one an RTO ranking of 6.2. Okay. Coming in at number 12 then, we've got an album that was released in 2014, and it's called Corazon. It's the 23rd album. So we've got Sadira. There's lots of people playing on here. So we've got Sadira, which featured Samuel Rosa. It's got, that's the essence of that sort of Latino feel. It's a bit too fast though. That's the only thing, but it has got an excellent guitar solo. We've got La Flaco featuring Juan. Jazzy blues, I like this. I love the vocal. Really good track. Then we have Mal Bicho featuring Los Fabulous Cadillacs. My favourite track on here, it's got that Latino swing, and it reminds me of, I keep saying this, but from my holiday in Cuba. It's really got that feel to it. And then we have OA, which is a track off their A Breakfast album, so it's a remix. It's not very good. Well, I'm not going to say too much about it. We'll put it that way. It's much better than the original. And then we got Iron Lion Zion, which of course is a Bob Marley song. Really features Ziggy Marley, and it's not the best version of the song either. Then we have Un Noche Napolese featuring Lily Downs, Nina Pastori. Great track. This one's got more of a bossa nova feel to it, and I really like that track. Then Bozes Lesos. My Spanish is terrible. Really nice song. Got some nice guitar work from Carlos. And then Margarita featuring Romeo Santos. Very pleasant track. Indie featuring Miguel. This one's alright. It's got some nice guitar work, but it's not very traditional. Feel It coming back, which features Diego Torres. Bit poppy, too poppy, not very thing. And then Yo Sois la Luz. Far too busy, lots going on. It featured Wayne Shorter and Cindy Blackman. It's just too much. Everyone's doing their own thing. I See Your Voice. After the noise of the previous track, you've got this lovely Spanish acoustic track. I like most of this album, but there are some poppy stuff that I just don't like. So I'm going to give that one an RTO ranking of 6.5. Okay, at number 11, we have Santana 4, 24th album released in 2016, and it's sort of the reunion album. It's got Carlos Santana on guitar and vocals, Neil Schon on guitar and vocals, Greg Rogge lead vocals and Hammond organ, Benny Rietveld on bass, Michael Shreve on drums. We've got Michael Carbello on congas and percussion, Carl Parenzo on timbales, and guest musician on 2 tracks is Ronald Isley, no less. First track is called Yambo. I like this. It really goes back to the old days. It's got a nice swing to it. The guitar work is fantastic from Neil and Carlos. Then we have Shake It. The drumming on here is wonderful. Michael Shreve on the drums. The other guys on there doing the percussion. It's got a swing. The guitar work once again is excellent from Neil and Carlos. Anywhere You Want to Go. Great song written by Greg Raleigh. My favourite track on the album. I love it. Fillmore East. Really nice track. Nice arrangement. So we got Love Makes the World Go Round featuring Ronald Isley. I really don't like this. I like Ronald singing, but it doesn't really go. Freedom in Your Mind. Now this is the better of the 2 tracks Ronald done. I don't mind that. Then we get Choo Choo. It's alright. Sort of black something. And that goes on to All Aboard. So it sort of carries on from Choo Choo. It's okay. Then Santanos, a wonderful guitar playing on this from both Neil and Carlos. Caminando. There's a little bit of Roadhouse Blues in this somewhere. I love Greg's keyboard on it. Blues Magic. Again, the guitar work is fabulous all over. Then we have Echizio. The drumming from Michael is wonderful on this, and there's lots of wah-wah guitar. Leave Me Alone, my second favourite track on it. It's proper classic Santana. It's got bossa nova in there. You and I, a Greg Raleigh track, it's okay. Come As You Are. Nothing to do with Nirvana. I love the keyboards in this. And Forgiveness, not the best track on here. It's definitely got that last track of the album syndrome. Yeah, this is a really nice nostalgic album. Getting the old team back together. There's a lot of that old style. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 6.6. So we got to the top 10. And all these albums are pretty good. So at number 10. From 1974 we have Bo Belletta, and it's one of their jazz funk fusion albums. Lots of people playing on here. So we've got Spring Manifestations sound effects. Lots of different sounds, percussion, cowbells, very strange. Then it goes into Canta de Flore, which is instrumental. It's chilled out, the percussion is good, it's got some nice touches on the guitar from Carlos. Number 3 and third track on here is Life is Anu. It's got a funky bass line. The keyboards are great. Really strong track. Give and Take, another funky track. I like these funky tracks they do. This one's not too bad. One with the Sun. Love the guitar solo on this one. But everyone else seems to be doing their own thing. Aspirations. It's a real strange track. It's jazz fusion sort of thing. Reminds me of some of the stuff he did when he did his solo stuff. It's okay. Practice What You Preach, pretty good. I do love the guitar on this. Mirage, pretty good. It's got a nice soothing feel to it. Here and Now, a really nice instrumental. So many different textures on this, and I do love the saxophones on it as well. Then we have Flor de Cania. The drumming is fabulous on this. The bongos and everything percussion is wonderful on that. Promise of a Fisherman, it sort of carries on from the previous track. But this has gone into more of a proggy sound. The keyboards and guitars are wonderful. Then we got the title track, which is instrumental, more balletta. Definitely the last track on the Syndrome. It's just got loads of noises and percussions. Well, I've put this at number 10 because although it's got a real weird sound, the guitar work on this is absolutely delightful. So I'm going to give that one an RTO ranking of 6.8. I need a drink already. Right, coming in at number 9, we've got the 10th album released in 1978, Inner Secrets. Again, there's so many people on this to mention who's playing, so we'll go straight in. So we've got Dealer Spanish Rose. I really like this. I like the Spanish guitar on it. I love the rhythm of it. It's a really good song. Then we get Move On. I love this song. I love the vocal. Some nice tones on this. It's really got a really nice swing to it. Then we get One Chain. Don't Make No Prism. This is really funky. It sits better. It'd sit better on a Stevie Wonder album, to be quite honest. But I do like it. Stormy, smooth. Love this. It's really solid track. It's a real chill out track. And then we do a Buddy Holly song, and it's not a bad version of it. A bit more funky. I don't mind that one. Open Invitation, my favourite track on the album. I love the guitar riffs on this. It's got a good beat to it, and it's quite heavy for Santana. Then we got Life Is a Lady, Holiday, very chill out track. Some excellent guitar work from Carlos on that. Facts of Love, pleasant track. Really, it just goes along at a nice pace. Really nice. Then the last track, Wham, very Latino with some heavy riffs in there. Really good keyboard solo on it. Like this album. It's a little bit different. It's quite rocky for them as well. So I'm going to give that one an RTO ranking of 7 out of 10. Okay, coming in at number 8 from 2002. It's Shaman. Sorry. Lots of people on here. So the first track is called El Dorma. Really jazzy funk track this is. The guitar work is super from Carlos on that. We got Nothing at All featuring Mystique. It's too poppy. I don't like that at all. You know, big mistake, that out track. Then we got The Game of Love, which featured Michelle Branch. I think Michelle Branch does a great job on this. Super song. I know it's a bit poppy, but it's still got that Latino root, which is really good. I like them sort of tracks. Then You Are My Kind featuring Seal. Seal's have got a great voice. And it really suits this song, and I do like it. Then we've got Amor featuring Macy Gray. Second favourite track on here. Macy gave an outstanding performance on that. And it's really got that Latino feel to it. Then we got Fufu. I love the horns in this. Got that real Latino horn feel to it. Really nice strung. Victory is one. I like the guitar work and the keyboards are pretty good. Then we got America featuring POD. Not probably the worst track on here. I don't like them sort of tracks. Sideways, excuse me, featuring Citizen Cope. Sorry, I didn't like this. It's just like a boy band style. Didn't suit them. Why Don't You and I, featuring Chad Kroeger of Nickelback. Very sort of cheesy. Feels Like Fire featuring Dido. I like this. It's a really good song, and I think Dido's vocals suited to that. Let Me Love You Tonight, very Mystique track. I love the guitar sounds on that. Then we get I, classic Santana, written by Michael Shreve and Carl Pizzazo and Carlos. Fantastic guitar work. Then we have Hoy es Adios featuring Angelero Lena. More modern Latino, it's okay. One of These Days featuring Ozomathy. I don't like this track, it's too poppy. And then my favourite track is this one, Nuvos featuring Placido Domingo. I think this is wonderful. Latino with an operatic feel to it. Super track to end the album. Now this is one of the more modern albums. I mean, lots of guests on here. It's a pretty good album. Some tracks didn't work, but the majority of them did. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 7.2. Coming in at number 7 then, from 1981, we have that 12th album, Z-Bop. It's got Alex Legerwood on the vocals and backing vocals, Carlos Santana on guitars, of course, Chris Solberg guitars, Alan Pasca keyboards, Richard Baker keyboards, Dave Marjan on the bass, Graham Lear drums, Amado Pereza on the percussion and bongos, along with Raul Rico and Ostres Vitalo. So the first track is a Cat Stevens track called Train Changes. I've loved this song, and they don't do a bad version of it. Then we have E Papari. Love this. Don't understand a damn word what's being said, but the emotions there. I love the guitar work. Really good. And you get a little bit of English in there, but it's a fabulous song. Primer Invasion. Lots of great Latino percussion, but that's about it. It's got a bit rappy in places as well. Not what I think. Searching. Well, it's a little bit wishy-washy. Over and over. It's very good, although it's got an 80s feel to it. The production on it's wonderful. Winning, a typical Russ Ballard song. Yeah, they doing. It's not too bad. Tales of Kilimanjaro. Great Latino song. Love the bass line and the percussion. The Sensitivity, written by J.J. Cowell. It's got that bossa nova feel to it. It's got a lovely guitar solo from Carlos. American Gypsy. My favourite track on here. It's just classic sort of sound. It's a bluesy sort of sound as well. I love that track. Then I Love You Too Much. A great chill out track. The guitar work. It's the best guitar solo on the album. Brightest Star. Another killer guitar solo from Carlos on here. I love that. And the last track, Hannibal, which has got a great Latino percussion on it. The guitar work is... It's not a bad album. It's got some poppy songs on it, but the rest of them has got such a groove, which I really love. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 7.5. Okay, number 6. We've got the debut album from 1969, simply called Santana. So it's Santana on guitar, David Brown bass, Greg Raleigh lead vocals and Hammond organ and piano, Michael Shreve on the drums, Michael Caballero on congas, and Jose Chipato Eres on timbales and congas. First track, Waiting. Oh, what a track. The organ and the bongos work together. What more do you know? It's a cool track. Then we get the classic Evil Ways, one of my favourite Santana tracks. It's It's just brilliant, isn't it? It's just that guitar and the vocal, brilliant. Shades of Time, brilliant track. Love the guitar work, and it's got a cool feel to it. Then we have Saviour, instrumental. This is a track that was played a lot in Cuba. Every band we saw at night played this. Big fans of Carlos Santana in Cuba, and this is one of them songs that when I hear this, I just think of mojitos and sitting in my shorts in the heat. Brilliant. Then we have a track called Jingo. Brilliant stuff. Great guitar work from Carlos. It just such wonderful. Persuasion. Now this is a bit more psychedelic with a little bit of Latino, and it works. Then we get another instrumental one called Treat. Just brilliant. The piano work, it does give you that South American feel to it. It's wonderful. You Just Don't Care. Bluesy track. Some great congos on it. I like that. Then Soul Sacrifice. Some more. It's another instrumental. The bongos and the drum and the organ are lovely. I love this. Brilliant track to end the album. I love this album. I can listen to this thing all day. It's just got especially in the summer, it really makes you feel summery. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 7.6. At number 5, from 1977, we've got a double album called Moonflower. So it's got half the album is studio and the other half is live. So you might get this again at some stage. So side 1 is the live side. So we've got Dawn Go Within, which is a studio track, and it's quite groovy. It's got a little groove to it, some nice guitar work. And then we have Carnival from Amigos, Let the Children Play from Amigos, and Uganda from Amigos. Then we have a track called I'll Be Waiting. Now this is top drawer. This is a studio track. I love the drumming on this. The vocal is fantastic. One of the best tracks on the album. Then we get Zulu. I love that funky bass line. It is excellent. Then we get a short little thing from a studio track called Bahia. A mixture of Latino and jazz piano, works really well. Then we get Black Magic Woman, Gypsy Queen from Abraxas. Of course, Black Magic Woman being a Fleetwood Mac song. Then we go to Amigos for Dance Sister Dance from Amigos. And then carrying on with that album, you get Europa, Earth City, Earth's Cry, Heaven's Smile. Side 3, She's Not There. Of course, written by Rod Argent. And I do love Santana's version of it. Then we get Flor de Luna from Barbaretta, which is wonderful live. Then we get Soul Sacrifice, Hands Feet, all tracks from Santana. Side 4, then we have a studio track called El Morocco. It's wonderful. It's got some great guitar work on it. And then we've got Saviour, Toussaint Overture from Santana 3. I do like this album. I like the live stuff. I like how they've mixed it up. The studio stuff is fabulous. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 7.8. Okay, coming in at number 4, we've got the 18th album from 1999, Supernatural. Lots of people play on this. So the first track is called Dalayayo. I love this, that Latino feel. Wonderful. Absolutely belting track. Then we get Love of My Life featuring Dave Matthews, Southern Comfort, and various other bands, of course. Brilliant track. It shouldn't really fit on here, but the vocals are great. Love that track. Put Your Lights On featuring Everlast great vocal. What a brilliant track. Some great guitar work on that. Then we get African Bamba. What a groove. The vocal is wonderful. Some great guitar work on that. And then we have Smooth featuring Rob Thomas. One of my favourite tracks by Santana. It's brilliant. It's got such a groove to it. Everybody loves this. It's a brilliant track. Then we have Do You Like the Way featuring Lauryn Hill and CeeLo Green. Great vocal from Lauryn Hill. Some super guitar. Maria Maria featuring Sincere. Good song. Lovely Latino feel to it. Then we have Migra. Brilliant track. Love the guitar work on that. Then we have Corazon Esperando featuring Mania. One of my favourite tracks on the album. Again, there's a track that was sort of people used to play in the bar at night in Cuba. Every band did at least 3 or 4 Santana songs. Yeah, it's a wonderful track that is. And then Wishing It Was featuring Eagle Eye Cherry. Probably the least favourite on here. It's not my favourite. El Faro. Love the bass line and the Spanish guitar. Primavera. Another great track. The percussion is really good. Then The Calling with Eric Clapton. 2 great guitarists on the track. What more do you need to say? I love this album. I remember when it came out, I got it on CD and it got played. There's some great playing on here. I really love this album, so I'm going to give it an RTO ranking of 7.8. Top 3. This was tough, but went for the 7th album from 1976, Amigos. Greg Walker on vocals, Carlos Santana, Tom Coster on pianos, David Brown on bass, Leon Chancellor drums, Amado Peraza on congas, Ivory Stone backing vocals, along with Julia Tillman Waters and Maxine Willard Waters. So the first track is Dance Sister Dance. I love this. The backing vocals are good. That Latino vibe is well and truly through this. Then we get Take Me With You, a great instrumental. Got that groove. It's got the guitar. It's top draw from Carlos. Then we get Let Me. Not a big fan of this song. Probably the weakest track on the album. Gitano. Again, I heard this so many times on my holiday. I think I heard this in Dominican Republic as well. They love him down in that part of the world. Just a brilliant track. The guitar work is fabulous. Tell Me You're Tired. Very soulful. More soulful. Really good. Then we get my favourite track on here, Europa, Earth's Cry, Heaven, Smile. It's an instrumental, but it's got some of the best guitar work that Carlos ever did. Let It Shine, that funky guitar at the beginning is work. It's such a great vocal. Apart from that one track, this is a brilliant album. I love the instrumentals on here, so I'm going to give it an RTO ranking of 8 out of 10. Okay, number 2 is a third album that came out in 1971, Santana, but it's referred to as Santana 3, so it distinguished from the debut album. So on here we've got Greg Raleigh lead vocals and keyboards, Carlos Santana guitars, Neil Schon guitars, Dave Brown on the bass, Michael Shreve on drums, Jose Ares on percussion, and Michael Caballero on percussion. So the first track is Batuca. I love this. There's some great guitar on this. The congos are brilliant as well. When you hear this, you just want to start doing this. No One to Depend On. Lovely harmony singing on this. Again, that groove. You just get into that groove. Taboo. Wonderful percussion on this. From everybody, from Michael's drums and Jose and Mike on the congas, and throw in a little bit of Greg Raleigh keyboard on there, and a great guitar work. To Santana Overture. I love this. It's got elements of Latino and rock, and it really does. Brilliant track. Then we got Everything, Everybody's Everything. This is full on Latino, horns. It's got guitar, Spanish guitar, absolutely top draw from Santana. Now, favourite track, I can never pronounce it. It's Gorjara. It's wonderful. It's the percussion. Everyone, they're in so sync and they're tight. And then you just get that wonderful guitar bit from Carlos. Jungle Strut. Love Greg's keyboard at the beginning of this. Some great guitar here from both Neil and Carlos. Everything's Coming Our Way. Dominated by Greg's wonderful keyboard work. Then the last track is Para Las Robertas. The bongos is brilliant in this. I love how it sort of builds up, and this is such a I love this album from top to bottom. Just classic Santana. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 8.3. Okay, my number one album. It's their second album from 1970, and it's Abraxas. We've got Carlos Santana on here, Greg Raleigh, Dave Brown, Michael Shreve, Jose Eras, Michael Cabero. So the first track is Singing Winds, Crying Beasts. It's an instrumental. I love that shimmery cymbal stuff from Michael. The guitar work is super. It's one of the best instrumental tracks by Santana. Then we get Black Magic Woman, Gypsy Queen. Great version of the Fleetwood Mac song. And I love Gypsy Queen. I just love this track for all. And then we have Io Come Va. Again, a track that they love down in the Caribbean, especially in Cuba and Dominican Republic. This was seemed to be always on the radio or in the hotel. It was always being played, and I think this is just brilliant. And then Incident at Nashaba is an instrumental. The combination of Mike and Michael on the percussion, that groovy bass line from Dave, the keyboards from Greg is super. Then we get another instrumental, C Cabo. Carlos's guitar work is absolutely spot on, and I love the keyboard interaction with Greg. Mother's Daughter. This is quite rocky. One of my favourite tracks on this album. It's got a great solo. And then one of my favourite instrumentals, and this is my favourite track by Santana, and it's the brilliant Samba Patai. What can you say about this? Except it is magnificent. It's the best guitar work I've ever heard Carlos Santana do, and I love it. Hope you're feeling better. Love the Hammond organ from Greg on this. It's a really good rock track. I like how it varies on this. And then we have another instrumental to end the album, Al Nikaya. The fabulous drumming on this. This is a real groovy thing. It's a short little thing, but it really works. You know, it's just a great little thing to end this wonderful album. This is just a brilliant album. It mixes rock, Latino, and I think this is one of the best lineups of the band. It's absolute dynamite. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 8.5. So there we go. We have done Carlos Santana. I love listening to Santana's music. It's especially on a summer's evening. You just put one of these albums on and you float away. Okay, that's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow. We've got a sophomore drumming. It's a glam rock one. We've got Sweet Against Mud, and tomorrow's pick and mix is in the camera's view, and we're going to look at a Magnum concert at the Hammersmith Odeon on the Wings of Heaven tour. And yes, I were there back in the day. So that's coming up tomorrow. So have a great day. The fog is starting to clear now, but it's still a bit groggy. So have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.